chance. Let me be your home. When the truth can be denied, that's when we feel alive.
Welcome to Wheel to Wheel Round 8 at Kyoto, Driving Park Yamigiwa Reverse. Tonight we've got some action-packed action coming your way because we have a few blow-ins that have come back in to join us at the Wheel to Wheel League, and it's going to be a fantastic night coming up. I can't wait. We've got a few of the oldies coming back in. We've got Tombo, we've got Corbin, we've got Dale, we've got Humper back. So they're going to give everyone a fantastic run for their money. But joining me tonight, I've got the lovely Black Sugar online. And Sugar, welcome aboard, my friend.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think this is going to be it's going to be a good one. It's a very fast-paced race, even though we're in the Group 4s. But this is the kind of track that I love too, because it's like a lot of speedy turns, and not having to brake a lot, because I'm not that good on the brakes. But yeah, I quite enjoy the racing.
I would like to say I agree with you, but honestly, I'd probably prefer to put my testicles in a vise and crush them than race at this stupid track tonight, because my tyre wear is insane. It just kills tyres. Oh, right. Kills them everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
well, tonight...
It will be an interesting night.
Yeah, I've just brought up the wrong track, so let's not talk about that one. So, no, that's right. I did have it in there, but now I haven't got onto it. Yeah, okay. It was a bit of a late night for me last night. But what I will bring up, though, is our who we're racing.
Leaderboard.
Well, actually, let's go on the leaderboard. So bring up the leaderboard. I was going to be who's racing tonight, but then...
Do that.
Well, I'd like to do that, but I haven't set that up. So what I have set up is we've got our top 16 races. And top 16 so far on the leaderboard. And which is actually quite good, because you and I actually feature on there, which is nice. And then what I've got is I've also got another little screen here which will show just some other racers who are racing with us tonight. So currently on the leaderboard, we've got in first place, we've got we've got first equal. We've got Zoo and Bummy Cakes, both with 196 points. Then we have in third, I know, it's coming down to the wire, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then third place, we have Not Bad Thanks with 193 points. Then we have Scooter 82, and I tell you what, it's been good having Scooter back in this season, and he has not disappointed. So he's in fourth there with 190 points. Then we've got the first of our Pro-Ams, C1 Parrot, who's actually in fifth place with 196 points. Then we've got our next Pro-Am. We've got our next Pro-Am racer, who's NJS. NJS 555, Neil, who's in sixth with 172 points. Then we've got DJ Stefco with 170 points. We've got Baker Boy with 164. We've got DJ Swinger with 164 points in ninth, 61 points in ninth. We've got CS Packer, who is not in this lobby. He'll be racing in lobby 2 in about 2 hours. He is, so yeah, watch for Parrot, and thank you very much, Parrot, for streaming that. And he'll be racing, so he's coming 10th with 158 points. Then we've got Hammy with in 11th place with 151 points. Am I reading that right? Yeah. Then we've got in 12th, Republic of Speed for Reezy with 149. Actually, you guys are 12th equal, you and Farizi Almonds. So both of you have 149 points. Yeah. So
there you go. Lift your game, Farizi. I'll kick your ass tonight, sunshine.
That's right. And then we've got in 14th, we've got Eustrolic Straw, who I don't think is racing tonight. And then look at that. I finally made it onto the leaderboard. 15th place, you've got your first AM driver, Black Sugar 73. So with 137, and then we've got Souls with 128 points in 16th. So that's looking good. Now also, what I'll also do is show our who else we've got racing tonight, which we'll expect to see. We've got Tombo, who has done one race already, he's got 37 points. We've got Stephen Fletcher, is that right? S. Fletcher, another Koiwoi, with 32 points. We've got Corbin, CCH 199 with 31 points. And then we've got Humper and Dale Teeks, who have decided to jump in and club some seals today and have a go. So that's looking pretty good.
Well, they're jumping into quali now. They've started quali now. So we'll let them get around that first section. But you obviously just touched on a few of the guys that are joining us tonight. they know that they're not there to come and upset some points.
No,
They're there to
that's
have
right.
a good run,
Yeah.
have a bit of fun with all the boys, and it'll be interesting actually to give a few of the boys a bit of extra competition. We'll actually spice things up. It's like we've gone out and put out 5 wild cards, and we've had all these extra guys come back, and it's like
I
it's
think
great
it's amazing.
to see. Honestly,
It's great. It's great to have these guys back. So and it's quite
I
cool to
was-
see such a full lobby as well. Although,
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
I was just in the chat with them prior to this, and they're all sitting there nattering away, having a good old laugh and a bit of banter, and that's what Wheel to Wheel's about. And
absolutely.
I know a couple of guys have had a bad week, and there's a couple of guys in here that are just racing, just to get a distraction away from life and everything else. So that's what Wheel to Wheel's about. Have a bit of fun. It's not always for sheep stations, even though we've got a few here that would like to think they're going to win something, but at the end of the day, mate, it's always a little bit of fun. So
Yeah, that's right.
now we've gone through the first section. Do you want to run through the cars quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we've got. Or do you want to call them out, and I'll just I'll show them.
We'll go 4 for 4 hours. That sounds sunshine.
Sounds good to me.
So we have our good friend Tombo in a Vodafone livery. Obviously, they're all in the attender. Then we've got Parrot, first of the Pro-Am, in his Jack Daniels. And we've got Humper in his TKR. It's Kiwi Racing car livery, which is pretty cool. And then we've got Swinger in his big black duck seat covers cover. So over to you, my friend.
Then we have, what do we got? We got Neil, NJS 555, who's he's in the Vodafone. Is that Vodafone livery? Then we've got Zoo in the Ford livery. Then we have Scooter with the, what is that? Oh, the Valvoline.
Valvoline.
That's it's a nice striking one. Then we have Corbin. Corbin's come and joined us with, and he's in the, what is that? Valvoline Fujitsu.
Yeah, that's Fujitsu. That's Mark Taylor sponsored Fujitsu racing car.
Nice.
So, and then we've got Baker Boy in the old Middy's electrical entry, which is pretty cool little livery. Shout out to Baker. Thanks for all the little things you do in the background, mate. You step up and do some comms when you're ready, mate. Then we've got Farisi in another Valvoline livery. Not bad, thanks, in his Norton delivery. Not delivery, in his Norton livery. Followed up by Dale Teeks in a fantastic little Pertac racing livery. And rounded off by Bummy in his, I think that's the young Holden Lions Toll Racing livery. So, pretty cool. So, who do you want to jump on to watch your lap with, mate?
Oh, should we watch Bummy? Now, while we're here, he's got, he doesn't have any traffic, and is he on? Oh, he's on a second lap now, isn't he? So
he would be on his second lap. He's actually. He's a bit similar. He's got a very similar view of what I have of this track, so I wouldn't expect any too magical laps out of him. But let's see what happens. And I think they'll only get 1 lap, maybe 2.
I think
they might get 2
you're right.
actually.
Yeah, I think maybe half the field will get 2.
Combo a 43.45.
Oh wow.
Parrot a 43.112. Humper's not mucking around, a 42.63.
Oh,
Swinger's consistent, Neil's consistent. Zoo a 42 flat. Scooter 42.4. Corbin with a 143, good effort. Baker in 143. Farisi a 141.5. Nux for a 141.946. That's crazy. Don't expect those times a bit later. And Bummy comes over with a 43.747. So let's jump on with a Nux maybe and see if. Oh no, Nux is parked up.
I think, what are we sitting
You
there?
probably can't get the time, mate. I don't know what the extension is.
No, it'll be 30 seconds for the extension. There's only half a minute left, right?
They're crazy times, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, I'm stoked if I get into a 44, let alone anything else.
Yeah, me too.
But come race night, obviously pull something out of a hat. But
yeah, that's right.
Never know what can happen. I think the critical point is coming downhill and through that chicane. You need to be very comfortable and very smooth through that section. You hit a nice hit the wrong apex there, and then you bump across in the wall.
Yeah.
you're in a fair bit of trouble pretty quick. So, yeah, we'll be interested to see how these guys go into turn 1 in a minute once they all get around. But, yeah, can you see how much time's left to run?
What do we got? We've got about 12 seconds.
12
What I can
seconds, so
see,
there's no
10
one going to get
seconds.
another lap.
No, I don't think so. Oh, we have 3 just crossed the line then, didn't we? Oh, we did.
There we go. Scooter might get there.
Ooh. I think somebody just missed it. No. All right.
Well, that's crazy times, man. 141.5. That's a pretty big statement to put out there straight up. But
wow,
it's all right.
Oh, he's got some good speed on me for easy.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have told him you better lift your game, sunshine, because I'm going to go really fast because I can't go anywhere near that shit. So
those are great times. So what are we thinking strategies here? Like, even though generally it's what the fuel and the tyre is 1 times, there's still possibility that the softs won't hold for the whole. What are we at,
softs, you would be 11? Stupid to go on softs on this. It's 11 laps.
Yeah.
The first race.
Yeah.
And there's no way that softs will actually hold. Unless you want to do a stint halfway. But mediums, you still have to be careful on your mediums. From the practice I've done this week, you really have to still be careful on your mediums to get around for your full 11 laps, especially if you're on a controller.
Yep.
And I know there was a bit of a discussion there in that top lobby. Maybe someone thinking about going hards.
Really?
If you can,
just
so you don't get the tyre wear. No, in the first race.
Wow.
So let's just see what happens. So who are we jumping on with, mate?
You tell me.
Let's jump on with mid-pack, I reckon. Someone mid-pack.
All right, who are we? So that's what... Oh, let's go Humper. And let's do the...
Yeah, jump on Humper. Or Dale, either one.
Or Dale.
Doesn't
Let's
matter.
go Dale. All right.
And they're off. Let's go. This is going to be a cracking race.
All in the same car, taking off pretty much at the same pace. We've got Parrots come on the inside here.
He's going to play Send It, Sally.
Yeah.
So, oh, mate, I tell you now, the front 3 cars, I'm not going to say who. One's on softs, one's on mediums, one's on hards.
Really? Okay. Well, we need to pay close attention so we can see which one's the right. Mind you, I got to admit. I was going to say, I got to admit, my tyres don't wear as quickly, and so I often it works out better for me not to do, the top guys' strategies.
Yep. I just noticed Corbin there. He got a half-second penalty, but he was nice enough to get out of the way, and he sort of backed out of the way there for a second to let the main pace runners get through.
Right.
So very, very considerate of you, Corbin. Sure is appreciated.
That looks so good,
Fruity.
Just all those cars. Oh, nice straight line.
It's cracking, isn't it?
Yeah. Good call doing the V8 supercars over the... Well, someone's gone super wide. Who's that? Tombo. That was a good way to do it. Look, we've got 3 red cars all in a row. No.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, nearly red.
Yeah.
But Bummy's arse end's red.
Right. Oh, that'll be white.
Will be, but yeah. So who are you on with at the moment, mate?
I'm just kind of jumping around the field trying to see if there's any action going on. So if you can see something, just point me in the right direction. The good thing is, at this stage of the race, I mean, I could be on anybody and we can pretty much see almost the whole field. So it's looking good, but...
What interesting there.
Humper's gone, and I think he should be getting in front of... Oh, no. We've got 2x2 down the... I don't know what this straight's called.
The first back straight.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Go up to the first chicane. Then we're coming into the hairpin. Second gear here. You're on hard. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to kick it back to first to get that drive out if you need to, but especially when your tyres are worn towards the end.
Yeah.
But here you really need to be smooth here, and keen to watch these guys how they go through this section, so maybe everyone can pick up a few tips if you watch them from home. Don't be afraid to take a little bit of curb, but there's some nasty penalties at this track, mate, when you take too much liberties. So.
And that's right. And that's something I still haven't really mastered, is trying to get down through those curves. And sometimes if you're going too quick, it really messes up your it can mess up your whole momentum and ultimately be slower. You really need to slow down enough to get yourself out of those corners again. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't think I'd enjoy it in a lobby like this though. These guys are way too quick for me.
Dale's got a half-second penalty hanging over his head.
Oh yeah, and they're easy to do too when you're going through the S's and the chicanes. Yeah, you don't mean to, but at high speed.
I've just looked through the field. There's 3 guys on hards, one on softs, and the rest on mediums. So, quite an interesting little ploy. So let's see how that pans out. Neil's about to make a move up Tombo, I reckon.
Well, it looks like Parrott just flew past Dale. Oh, of course, because he just served his penalty. I wasn't really watching that.
That's normally what happens,
that'll be why.
Yep.
I was like, wow, that was... Really had the run, but yeah, forgot about the penalty.
Sorry, viewers. She was a bit slow sometimes.
Just a little bit. But yeah, Humper is struggling to get past these two in front of him.
Nice move by Scooter there.
Yeah.
But he's going to come side by side down here with Nux. Nux has got the front. Yeah, coming in this corner. I'd hold it. Nah. A bit of common sense too early in the race to try it. Oh, he's got a great run through there.
Oh, yeah.
And now Humpers actually might even have Knuckles here as well.
Looks that way.
Or not bad, thanks. These guys are probably really enjoying this battle.
Yeah.
But the one to watch is obviously Zoo and Bummy, both on the same points. So
yeah,
interesting to see where these guys end up at the end of these. And I know Bummy absolutely hates this track. So
does he?
It's just very hard on tyres for someone on a controller. But well, that's his life, guys. Interesting that they, doing their 141s in their quality. Now they're only race paces of 143, which I still couldn't dream of, but that's all right.
Yeah. That was another thing, right? When you're racing this close to somebody else, I find it really difficult to even see the track. And so it becomes quite a... Like, if you see how close Zoo is following behind Nux at the moment, it is... You really have to know the track.
Oh, exactly
right.
To
be able to...
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Comes down to a bit of practice, mate.
Yeah.
And a fair bit of skill, which I lack, but I'm sure you lack a little bit too, mate, but that's 100%. All right.
Yeah. Well, there's like...
Bit.
I mean, you can practice all you like, but you need to practice with somebody in front of you that's the same pace, same speed as you. Otherwise, yeah. But I'll be interested. Like, do most people would all race in bumper cam, right? So
not everyone.
Yeah. So
Not
bonnet
everyone,
cam, I guess,
but,
would work if you're looking for track. Track markers.
I'm 100% bumper cam, but I know a couple of guys who race inside the cab.
Oh, that'd be even harder.
Yeah, but they're those VR freaks, mate. So
well, VR is
they like
different to being inside the car, wouldn't you say? There's a bit of grass there.
Yeah, it would be. But like for me, VR is just a recipe for vertigo all night. So.
Yeah,
We've got a nice little run here with Zoo and Nux right on each other. Nux is defending into this first corner. Interesting to watch how Zoo comes out of it in comparison. For us in the commentary box that know they're on two different tyres.
Well, you do.
I just won't tell you which one.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
So this is this fun corner that we're coming up to. This fun little, what is this? Essence or chicane? We call this a chicane?
We'll call it the downhill chicane.
There
We'll
you
call
go,
it for tonight.
Or I think it was
Probably the downhill S's, either one.
Yeah. I think on the track
Duck's
it was
got a
like
great run out of that.
10, 11, 12. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He's right up behind Scooter now.
Never count him out, mate. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, 100%.
He's a pretty good strategist too. So. There's even this downhill section here through these S's is a bit sketchy if you don't lift a little bit on the accelerator.
Yeah, that's right. Got Nux trying to go on the inside and then Zoo trying to go even more inside.
Yeah, it's actually a good little battle here.
Yeah. Actually, while they're doing that, I better go down and give some of these other races a bit of love. What's going on? So Parrots looking good. He's got himself he's 5.5 seconds from the leader. Not too bad. Dale's right behind him. Let me know if anything interesting happens up the front. Baker's only half a second behind behind Bummy Cakes. He'll be loving that.
Well, Nux is all over the back of Scoot. And then we've got Zoo coming right around, but they're coming down the chicane, so they're going to have to go single file through here again.
Yeah. Good thing is when you're racing with guys of this pace, you don't have to be worried that they're not going to take the corner properly. Which I think you and I kind of might struggle a little bit sometimes.
Talk for yourself, Adam. Jesus.
I know.
Jesus.
Oh, I know. Well, I know you guys. Well, when I say I struggle, I'm the one who hits the brakes. You're the one who comes up behind me.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell did Armours just come from?
Yeah, no, what are you doing there?
Yeah. Baker's looking pretty stable today.
Nah, it's good. Don't
jinx him.
Don't jinx him, mate.
No.
Don't give him the old common curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting to see, guys. Like, now we'll let you into a little secret. Farisi was one of the on and then we start mediums with Scooter, hards with Nux, mediums with Zoo, mediums with Parrot, and then Dale's on mediums, and then we got Bummy back on hards, battling against Baker on mediums. So, you know, this is really cracking sort of racing between all these guys. But what we do notice is Freezy's starting to come back to the field, starting to really hurt. So that's putting Scooter in a really good position. Obviously, he's still got to get past and keep consistency up. But
that gap is definitely closing.
From the tyre where I'm looking at, mate, those guys are going to be in a world of hurt within another 2 laps, and these guys will probably come through strong towards the end.
So you're saying for Reezy's on softs, did you say?
Reezy and Humper on softs.
Oh, and Humper on softs. Okay. Wow. Lap 7. Just got to make it hold. Wow. Is there much? Like it's not. They're not. That's that front left tyre, right? Is that? Not
front
quite.
Left tyre.
Is that going to go completely red before the end of lap 11?
3/4 red now, mate, on both of them. So
that could potentially. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that could last. It's just you do tend to have trouble with that.
It could definitely last. We'll not be able to maintain the same pace. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Lee Freezy's already ran very, very wide there in that corner.
Yeah. And you can see the difference here. He's gone from 43s, two high 43s, and now he's basically in the mid 45s. And that's only after 3 laps. So, still mid 45s. So that seems to be. And what are the medium runners doing? So what, Scooter's medium, is he?
Yeah, Scooter's on mediums. He's doing 44s.
Mid 44s, yeah. Jeez, I hope that's not my internet doing that.
It was a bit scary.
Oh, did that glitch for you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that your son downloading
Well,
content again.
if it was you jiggling as well, if you saw the same thing, well, then I would say it would be these PlayStation servers. Because if it was only on my screen, well, then that would be me.
Righto, here we go. We can keep on with Scooter for a sec.
Yeah.
Then get this run down here.
So we're looking at mediums versus softs.
Yeah. Don't count young
There we
Knuckles
go.
out here. He's on a bit of a run too. Zoo, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, he's right there.
Well, Zoo's going up on the inside.
Yeah, here he comes.
He's
gonna
just
take
gave
two
a
places.
Little tiny rub there, but that's very clean for those two out there. That was cracking.
That's what he said. Right, Robin's
But
racing.
will Humper be able to hold the corner to Zoo? I don't know. All these three have raced a lot in the past, mate.
Oh yeah.
Historically, so yeah, nah. His Scooter's saying, well, I might make this 3 wide, but I think he'll pull back. Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, that's good. Unless it was
half
lag,
second
Zoo was in
penalty
the
to
grass.
Zoo.
Oh, he did.
Half second penalty for it too.
Oh no.
Scooter's made it up the inside of Humper. Yep, he's going to drive away and he's going to let
Ooh,
Zoo burn
that
that
was-
on the second last lap.
Parrot went a little wide there in the distance. You could see him all over the grass, and he, unless it was lag, he doesn't seem to have picked up any penalties.
Holding 6th position too, which is pretty good in this field of guys that's there, first of the
100%.
Pro-Ams.
Yeah.
He's got Dale Teese coming right up behind him, and Parrot said, well, I'm going to take the inside line up here and see how it goes for you.
They're smart. Thinking 2 corners ahead, that's like a chess move.
There's something that we don't do, mate.
Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, until now, I would never have even thought about it. I'm only ever thinking about the next corner and just trying to stay on the track.
So Freezy's got a half second penalty. Zoo's clear.
Oh,
Freezy and Zoo both got half second penalty. The Scooter should be able to just say, righto, thanks
Sail on
guys.
past.
Oh, Freezy's got to take it next lap.
Oh, yeah.
Your Scooter will play that smart. It's an unfair battlefield, mate, when you look at the tyre wear.
Yeah. Oh, see, and that has got to be hard to try and get past. So he had the run there, but there was nowhere he could go.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Now there's 4 of them bunched up on the one corner. Scoot got good enough drive, nah.
No.
Not yet. What's the chances of the consistency in Lobby 2? Everyone go over that chicane with no issues.
I would put money on it's not being consistent. I would say there'll be it'll make for an interesting race anyway. So yeah, don't forget, tune in to Parrots Playground in an hour and a half. Like and subscribe his channel to catch all the action of Lobby 2.
Guaranteed to put a show on.
Yeah. Armin's will definitely give you a show.
There we go.
As you get
Here's
around,
Scooter.
he's coming.
Got up inside. Oh, and Nux, what a move. What a lovely move. And
Very
Zoo's
nice.
giving him the bump as well. And obviously, Freezy's going to have to wear that penalty right here, so that's going to drop him off.
Oh, Is he gonna? What's gonna happen here? We've got. Oh no, Parrot's too far away.
The 3 up front, mate. I'd be staying with these guys.
Yeah.
This is going to be a cracking last lap. We've got medium plays, hards play medium. Okay. This might be a master stroke
Nux is
by
hard.
old. Not bad, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. What are his tyres looking? Halfway?
Yeah. Ah, fantastic. Quarter.
Oh yeah.
Quarter versus halfway versus dead on softs.
Right. Oh, that's Zoo on the soft, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Geez, he's done well to hold on though. He's got past Varese, also on softs. Both had the half-second penalty.
Yeah.
Now it's just up to, is Nux going to be able to... What has he got? One. He's got a... What has he got? These S's, then he's got one more corner.
Yep.
If he's going to do it, he's going to have to do it now.
If he's going to do it anyway, he's got to go into the last corner.
Yeah.
Unless he can get the drive if Scooter makes a mistake. They're all trying hard there.
Yeah.
Scooter shuts that off just nicely there and defends very well. But
Good work there, Kiwi. Go Kiwi. Hold
mate,
it.
that's fantastic driving. Good close finish here
close.
coming up. Willie got the Sodra up. Oh, so close.
That was
0.046.
Well done, Scooter.
That's fantastic
Nux.
racing. 4th by Freezy, 5th by Parrot. Dale Teeks very close for a 6th. Bummy in 7th. Baker in nice 8th. Neil coming in 9th. Well done. Corbin in 10th. Then we've got DJ Swinger coming across the line in 11th. Tombo and Humper is just having a little bit of fun.
Okay. What are these two doing?
Lucky they know each other pretty well, so that's not the normal wheel-to-wheel racing, guys. We don't really do that as a rule, but these guys are having a little bit of friendly rivalry, and I know they're both in chat together, so it's a bit of harmless fun. So congratulations to Scooter. That was a cracking race. Like, honestly, everyone involved there, hats off to them. And strategy by Nux to try his go on hards, 0.051. You've got a heart's got to be bleeding a bit just to be missing out by that much on the last lap. So,
But now, looking at this right, if we were to, if we're not looking at the next race, but just on this race here, I mean, Zoo is... Was there there was a 2-point gap between Zoo and Not Bad Thanks, so... Not Bad Thanks has gone up 1, but Bummy Cakes, who is sitting in the lead with Zoo, he has come back, 5 places from Zoo? 1, 2, 3, 4 places from Zoo. So, yeah, that's going to hurt a little bit if they come out the same. I mean, Bummy Cakes will be hoping to beat Zoo by 5 places.
yeah, but I'm very interested in, if you look at their lap times, 1:44.4 from Nux, knowing he's on hards that race, and Bummy was on hards that race as well.
Yeah.
Zoo and them, can they do 1:44s on hards? Because they've only just done 1:44s on their mediums, so be interesting to see what happens. Or were they taking it easier because they know that tyre wears a little bit more and they need to conserve for the end? So either way, time will tell. It will actually be a very interesting race that's going to come up next. I've got a small dilemma, young Adam.
What's that?
I'm out of whiskey.
Oh, that's not a small dilemma, that's a big dilemma.
Well, I've got a whole cupboard full of it sitting there, but I just don't know which bottle to choose next.
Okay. We're talking first world problems right here. Which bottle to choose? Oh, my problem is I've still got 6 months before I can start drinking my whiskey again.
Oh, you're not
Yeah, I'm doing that.
drinking, eh?
No, that's right.
That's why you're boring.
I know.
Jesus.
I know, it's crazy. I know, it was so much more fun last year. Yeah, so what about, I've got on my phone, it even gives me, I'm 180 days sober.
Mate, congratulations. Congratulations. That's mean effort, man. Like, you know.
That sounds like.
That probably sounds like I'm doing something else, not just clapping for you. So.
That's right. Yeah. So it's quite nice. So we're just looking at the old, looking at all the lovely cuisine that you can get in Kyoto. So if you're ever in Kyoto, I would highly recommend you swing past whatever this place is and get one of these. It looks like bacon and onion and stuff inside a pancake. So looks really good. It's like a teppanyaki type.
Sounds delicious,
nice.
Doesn't it?
I mean, surrounded by all these cherry blossoms, it is amazing.
Have you ever been to it?
To a what?
Oh no, they're kicked off. It's looking, my friend.
Oh, they have. Oh, we better stop looking at the other stuff then.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It normally helps to show the stream.
Yeah, it
for
does.
Cars that are driving, so.
It does. And I'm just
obviously.
going. Okay, I'm going to be back in a second because I'm going to go and have a
Don't
look.
think there'll be any funny buggers on this.
We're just going to sit on and watch Nux for a sec because I'm going to jump out and I'm going to see if my son is downloading porn because this is getting very shaky. I'll be back in a second.
Alright. Okay, no worries. Alright, so Nux is coming in the hairpin. He's not going to push these tyres hard. You'll see they're very fleet. He needs to save these tyres for lap 2 to be able to make any use of the tyres. Honestly, these tyres themselves will burn themselves out probably a quarter of the way if you push too hard on the first lap. So smart people will actually sit there and just coast around and say, do what you want to do. If you want to go in front of me, off you go. I'm not worried about it. So
I'm back.
we can learn a little bit here. And this is always an interesting corner, this one here, because it's a consistent gradient around this corner. It just punishes that front left tyre. Normally you would have fed it into it a lot earlier, but as I said, he's been very conservative. And then as we come over the top of this hill, make sure you take the first curb here, line yourself up here, take your foot off to the to come off and line yourself up for this next one, and then you can normally, that one pushes you off to the left a little bit automatically, back to fourth, sometimes back to third if you want to pull it if you're coming in way too fast and realign. But Nux is going to get the run on here, and he's going to have one cracking lap. Do you want to stay with him on this one, Adam, or not?
Yeah, let's do that.
Dale Peak's come out on hards, unfortunately.
Oh,
So,
oopsie daisy.
the first corner, back in second, drive it out hard. Try and use all that curb. He probably missed an opportunity there to actually floor it a little bit earlier, but line this up straight so then you can curve in straight over the top of this. Don't touch any of that grass though. Easy to get half second penalty there. Drive out wide here, line yourself up straight again, brake in a straight line, and then turn in. As you turn in here, as soon as you see that curve on the other side, just floor it, mate. Don't hold off and anticipate it so you can actually drive off a little bit harder into that corner. Here, I come into fifth, but then I'll cut back to fourth here, and then just roll through here, hit the brakes hard here to line itself up so you can cut that last corner and then drive off here in third. Good times around about 54 seconds when you get up the top here. So straight on it, 54.4, which should put him around that 144 mark, I reckon. Maybe 143, but he's still got time to kill. He's flying around here. I actually back off a little bit and I probably lose too much time there by the looks of it. I'm normally up here by 115, so Nux 2 seconds in front of me, or one and a bit. So, and come down here. He's only a very light feather of the throttle through these S's, as I said. And you'll see here, it pushes you over to the far side of the track to line yourself up here. Here sometimes doesn't hurt to go a little bit deeper than what you think. So you can come back on this corner because you don't want to be hugging that apex too sharply, otherwise you end up on the grass here. But Nux has done a very good lap here. Probably going to be a 43.
Look at that, 43
that's not too bad. Pretty good effort, I think.
Alright, so I've got some serious struggling going on.
Or...
Yeah, 10 minutes it's supposed to be, so I'm going to keep going for a bit. We'll figure out why. I don't know. Is it pretty stable for you, Armins?
Stable for me, mate. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
So-
okay. I don't know what's going on here then. Wow, because I've got cars sliding around like crazy. So it did make. We didn't tend to see your see when you were doing the lap guide with Nux. He was sliding on and off the track. So apologies to the viewers, but I don't know what's going on here, and a bit late to restart my computer.
Probably a bit late. Is it too late, or is it better to quickly do it now and let them finish off quali and come back and try again while they're in quali?
No, that is a. Oh, I think. Oh,
Or just persevere?
yeah, I reckon. Let's do a speed test because I think my.
Parrot's on a bit of a good lap here, and he's got Corbin in the way. Nah, Corbin's been very kind, Corbin. Thank you. Very considerate. Pulls out of the way for Parrot.
Very nice. So they would be in chat together.
Maybe not. I'd be pulling into the pit. Just get new tyres if I was Parrot, which I think he's going to by the looks of that corner. Most people will be. Only one out on track. Got scooters. He's on his hour lap now.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna
About to
reset
start
this
the
thing.
flyer himself. All right,
I
sorry
think
guys.
I'm gonna have
due
to. So
technical issues,
apologies.
We'll be back
I'm
shortly.
just gonna. We will be back in a second. Well, a few minutes. Hang on.
Hurry up, Num.